continue. The third one is dvar gush. In the opinion of some poskim, dvar gush, solid foods retain the status of kli rishon even when they are removed from the kli rishon in which it was cooked and placed onto another dish. This is because, unlike liquids, solid foods is not cooled by the walls of the dish. Okay, so let's try to understand before we continue. Right, so we say it's when you have a very, very hot liquid. So how can you cool it down? Right, you pour it to 1 cup, right, from 1 cup to another cup to the third cup and back, and in 15 seconds you already cooled this liquid a lot. Why? Because the walls of the utensil in the next cup, right, even though you just pour like 10 seconds ago, they already cooled down. So next time you pour it into the same cup, they already much colder. So the walls of the utensil will cool down the liquids, but not so much with heat, with a solid food. So if you have a piece of meat and you remove from a primary utensil, let's say you took it with a fork or something, like a steak, right? You put it into your plate, and then but the heat in the inside of the steak is a lot, right? It's very hot inside. So, and it's going to stay, because it's so solid, it's going to stay hot for a very long time. And that's why it has this potency to cook much longer than liquids. Liquids, they would cool down, but these solid foods, not so much. Even that doesn't matter how many utensils you're going to switch, the walls are not going to cook inside of the steak very fast. That's the thing. I'm not sure why he's not explaining deep, but that's what it is. Okay, continue. The dairy knife. The dairy knife used to cut piece of hot meat on a plate presents a more serious question than the dairy utensils placed on the hot bowl of the chicken soup. The meat is dvar gvush and may retain the status of kli rishon even then placed onto the kli sheni. A knife may need to be koshered. Okay, so let's look at this example one more time, and we're going to explain. So it says one more time. So before that, we said we have this soup, right? Soup in a bowl. So if you took wrong, like meat soup, like chicken soup, and you took a dairy spoon, that's we said it's easy. So you just go wash and that's it. Okay. Right, or according to first opinion, according to second opinion, if it's above Yad Saladasbo, no, you have to actually kosher. But if we take into consideration a ladle, and we say ladle is a secondary vessel and your soup is a tertiary vessel, so even though you put, according to both opinions, you put this cold dairy food, cold dairy spoon into them, so you just wash it and that's it. Okay, so in the third vessel, so this status of the ladle is very important. So Rabbi is going to ask you all of the crazy questions. You say, Rabbi, you know what? Let me throw this, pour the soup out. I don't need it. That's too much. But actually, that's he would need to figure out if it's possible to grant you any leniency. Because if you came to us, meaning that you need leniency, right? Or because according to all of the opinions, if you decided to go stricter and you kosher the spoon, there is no problem whatsoever. Okay, so continue. So actually, one more time. But knife is different. Why knife is different? So soup is a liquid. That's not a problem. But with the salads, when you cut this piece of steak, let's say inside, so inside it's very hot. So that's our topic. The dairy knife used to cut piece of meat, hot meat, right, on a plate presents a more serious question than dairy utensil placed into the hot bowl of chicken soup. Okay, we just explained. The meat is dvar gush, meaning that it has a potency to cook, and inside, because of inside heat, and may retain the status of kli rishon, right? Kli rishon meaning this part in what it was cooked, even when placed in a kli sheni. It's even in a second plate. In a plate is still the status. Even the plate is two, right? After the frying pan, let's say from frying pan you will put it into the plate. So it's second vessel, right? But according to this concept of Dvar Gush, it's actually first vessel because this meat is so hot. Okay, so one more time, last sentence, and we continue. The meat is Dvar Gush, as we explained, and may retain status of Kli Rishon, as we just said, even when placed in a Kli Sheni, second vessel, as we just explained. The naf may need to be kashered. I would say kasher for sure. Okay, continue. D. Dvar Harif. So what is Dvar Harif? Is a sharp food. That's a different story. That falls into Kli Sheni. So what is sharp food? May be governed by most stringent rules. They say a Rav must be consulted in any of these cases. So let's see. Sharp foods like that you have onions that, for example, over sharp foods, or garlic that was cooked in with the meat, or with do we cook the garlic with the dairy? I don't think so. Maybe I don't know, right? But mostly with meat, if it has this potency to transmit the taste. Okay, so that's fourth case.